Welcome to our pre-market coverage of 8th of October 2020. Um, I think we're going to begin with IBM, and we have some headline, and it says inequities shares of IBM surged 12% pre-bell after the technology heavyweight said it would spin off its managed infrastructure services into a separate publicly traded company. Yes, it is. Yes, you saw it, 10.95% at the moment. So we are right now on stock tweets as we normally do. So you can always go to stock tweets and join the conversation. You can see the tickers that are trending at the moment. So let's see what. Let's get some of the opinions of the participants on this platform, and stop making the biggest moves. He has listed them there. Amazon going to 799.99. Updates Q3 guidance to 2.58 EPS and revenue guidance to 17.6 billion. In at 139 for swing. Okay. International business machines to accelerate hybrid cloud growth strategy and execute XPI. Pre-market volume movers. IBM to spin off its units into separate public company. Okay. Say hello to $200 by end of the month. IBM surges as infrastructure spin-off highlights cloud focus. Okay, let's see who's here. Okay, on the so let's quickly dive in here and see what the chart has been like of late. It has a market cap of 110 billion, still behind its other rivals, the FANG stocks. This is just a fraction of what their market cap is. So, but hopefully, with this restrategization, with this move, and indeed more, it will go and join the FANG stocks up there in the cloud. So we're trying to see what the chart looks like. Let's modify the date here. Okay, look at that. For some time now, I would say from the 16th of June, it has been trading between $128 and $115. Yeah, so that's close to 4 months now. Close to 4 months. It's been trading sideways. So you can see the there isn't much activity as well here in the RSI. So the next equity that's trending is Plug. Let's see what Plug does. Plug Power Inc. So let's type Plug here. Okay, Plug is up 2.94%. before we get the opinions of the folks on stock tweets. Let's see what's going on here. On yesterday, they filed a Form 4 with the SEC. And what does Plug do again? Plug Inc. is a provider of alternative energy technology focused on the design, development, commercialization, and manufacture of hydrogen fuel cell systems used for the industrial off-road market and stationary power market. The company's product line includes Gen Key, Gen Drive, Gen Fuel, Gen Care, and rely on. Okay, I think we covered it before. Yeah. Okay, and it's interesting here. See, 15.8% short interest. You know, let's see what those guys on Short Squeeze have to say about Plug. Okay, we don't have anything, an indication that is it might be quite an interesting equity. It may have an interesting short interest. So you have for the last day, okay, today that yesterday, I believe, versus the average. You can see in terms of volume, we have a 177.3 zero increase. You see the average volume is 28 million, but they traded 51 million. That was yesterday, and today again it's up 3.16%. Let's see what these folks are talking about here. We didn't get the news over there. Let's see what they're saying here. Then this was $2 less than 2 years ago. Okay. Guys trading or lag. Hydrogen day today, load Plug calls. New ATH today, but still with big dividend turning bullish. DPW by next, BLNK Plug in the making. Anyone else holding 30 strike calls for January? Plug need to get 1,000 shares more. Okay, need to get 1,000 shares more below 2.5. Then this was $2 less than 2 weeks ago. Okay, so interesting things are going on with Plug. You have this a combination of this put call ratio of 0.3 and shares of the short interest of 15.8 will definitely fuel this equity. Let's see what the chart looks like. Yeah. So this these sort of pattern, they might indicate that some short coverings may have occurred. You know, so this is and for some time now it has been climbing steadily from the 28th of September. It has not relented at all. You know. So this is interesting. So what are we looking at here? Okay, from the as recent as that is the 28th. Yes, it was 24th. It was just 11:20. So okay, so as recent as 3rd of June, it was just at $4.11. Look at that. So the next equity is BHC. BHC. Bosk Health Companies Inc. Let's see. Okay, so the next one is Bosk Health Companies Inc. Let's see what's going on here. What's driving the move up? Okay, it's up 5.72%. So let's see if there's any news concerning BHC. Okay. Yes, there's some news here, I think. Salix to present clinical data at United Europe Gastroenterology Week Virtual 2020. Okay, so Bosk Health Companies Inc. and its gastroenterology business, Salix Pharmaceuticals, one of the largest specialty pharmaceutical companies in the world, committed to the prevention and treatment of gastrointestinal diseases. Today announced the presentation of 5 scientific poster presentations at the United Europe Gastroenterology Week Virtual 2020, taking place on the 11th of October to the 13th of October 2020. Salix is proud to participate in UEG by presenting data that are relevant to healthcare providers focused on digestive health, said Robert Spohr, president of Salix. It's a leading GI company. Salix scientific presentations on UEG underscore our more than 30-year commitment to transform the field of gastroenterology. Well, okay, so that is why the stock is up. And how much is it up by? It's up by 6.22% in the pre-market. Okay, let's find out more here. Okay, it has a short interest of 4.6%. It could be different. On the call side of things, the market participants prefer the calls. So let's see what they have here on short squeeze. BHC. Okay, it's the same thing, 4.71%. Okay, let's have a look at the chart. Okay, it has since been declining of late as well. It's been declining of late, but I guess because it's not exactly into the COVID solution, it may not exactly benefit very well. People, market participants may prefer to put their money elsewhere. So yeah, that's what's going on with BHC. Okay, next one is DPZ, Domino Pizza. Okay, DPZ. That's what's going on with Domino Pizza. So DPZ, Domino Pizza, it's up 4.77% in the pre-market. And let's see what this guy is saying here. This has run up 100 points over the last 6 months. Unless they destroyed earnings, people were bound to take profits. Rough day ahead, but it will come back. Oh, sorry, it is down 4.77%. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's down 4.77%. Okay, so we all know Domino's Pizza. Um, it has a fairly amount of interest in the pool side of its options, going by this 0.8 uh, put call ratio and 0.7 for the last 30 days and 0.8 for the last 1 day. Have a short interest of 2.3%. 91% of the shares are held by institutions. Okay, okay, let's see what the news is. Let's see. Domino's Pizza reported Thursday physical Q3 net income of 2.49 diluted $2.49 per diluted share, up from 2.05 a year earlier. Analysts polled by Capital IQ were looking for diluted earnings per share of 2.73. Revenue for the 3 months ended September 6th for the pizza chain was $967.7 million, up from $820.8 million a year ago. That exceeded the Capital IQ consensus estimate of $954.9 million. Same-store sales grew 17.5% in the US and 6.2% internationally, the company added. Shares were down 4.4% in the pre-market. Yes, we're just seeing that. Okay, we don't. Do we need to have a look at the charts? Okay, let's have a look at the charts. Yes, let's see. Okay, look at that. It has continued to climb steadily. This is during the lockdown. It has continued to climb, even though with corrections at times. You can see this it corrected. It's what would that be a correction? This is 418, and this is 375. So would that be a correction? 418 minus 41. Very close to correction. Very close, quite close to a correction. Okay, so a correction would normally be 10% loss, but no, this is not close to 10% from this peak to here. 376. 376, yes, and 375, and then 41. Yeah, it's not up to 41980. It's not up to 10%. Okay, so this is what's going on, but it's trending upwards of late. That's you can see the visual. You can see the short-term trend line is looking up. You know, it has also cranked up a bit of late as well. Okay, so the next equity will be FSLY, Fastly Inc. I think it might be benefiting from the fact that a lot of people are currently on lockdown. Let's see. So it's up 2.32% in the pre-market. Okay, and short interest is 8.6%. Do we have any? Okay, this is not. This was yesterday. Form 4 Fastlink. They filed the somebody or something filed the report with the SEC. Fastly is a real-time content delivery network company. The company provides services in the areas of delivery, security, streaming, media, e-commerce, and private CDN. With Fastly, the user can manage traffic spikes and mitigate security threats. All right, okay, it's an infotech company. Yes, it's an infotech company. So let's see what the chart is saying. So and let's try also try and see what people are saying here. Profit will be taken out open. They're not talking. Okay, let's see. FSLY has a nice growing customer that will never make money like them. Okay, profit will be taken out open. Thursday possible breakout watch list. Time to sell FSLY and buy LLNY. FSLY is peaking and LLNW is just getting started. For valued, FSLY is overvalued. LLNW is undervalued. Okay, let's have a look at the charts. Okay, this is what's going on with the charts. You can see this climb, and then this okay, this it used to be the peak for the year, but this is now the peak. So from here we had a price of 116, and then down here we have the price of 75 or thereabout. So 116, and so that will be yes. So this is a serious correction, more than 10% decline from here. This was from this is on 4th of August. It declined, and let's see. It took me, there's 1, 2, 3, almost 5 days, and it lost. He corrected below the 50-day trend line, simple moving average trend line, and since that time, market participants felt that this is what we need, so they jumped in, and there's gradually continue to climb, and obviously you can hear that the folks here are thinking that FSLY is overvalued. Okay, so next equity is CARV. CRV is Caravan Cup. It is up 10.32%. Let's see whether there's any news on Caravan Cup. Is it thrift and mortgage finance? We don't have any news as such. There might be a reason why it's trending upwards. We have a short interest of 3.7%. We don't have any. It's probably not trading options. It's a holding company for the Carver Federal Savings Bank, a federally chartered savings bank. Okay. So it's up 10.32%. Let's look at the charts. While that is coming up, we'll try and get the opinions of the folks here. Flying started now. Watch 15 to 20 on squeeze. everyone put sell limit over 15. Fly started now. Okay, 12 minutes until Robinhood crushes the shorts. My target sell limit price today is 15. Seems like having a good start. Keep it up, bulls. Please check my disclaimer on my profile page. We are trending. This ran last time from 2 to 22 in 1 day. Must watch the flow today. Big news. Out short squeeze or short squeeze anytime. 22% float. Oh, let's see. What? Oh, we don't have anything on. We don't have any data on cover. CARV. No data on cover. It says. Okay, look at the charts. Oh, okay. This is what they're saying. In 1 day, 15th of June. Let's see. It's a 1 day. This is the 15th of June. Okay. And the next day it got to okay, that day it was 205. The next day no, so that day was 202. The next day it was the 239. And look at that. Okay, so 16th and 18th. Let me see. Okay. In 1 day it went from 232 to 840 in 1 day. That is up to would that be up to 400%? Yes, up to 400%. And then the next day it went to 12 and some 1250, which is about 50%. Okay, let's have a look at the summary page again. Okay, let's look at the summary page. This people, okay, we don't have any short interest. Okay, we have a short interest of 3.7%. Okay, and enterprise value of minus 50.1 million. Shares outstanding is 2.857 million. Okay, this is not exactly very high, so some of these things can affect an equity that is doing well. Some of the low volume can affect, if you notice that Tesla is not exactly rising up the charts as he was before the stock split. It is because the volume was just about 19 million or thereabout then, but now it has increased by 5-fold, so it's much more difficult to move the additional shares. So 2.85 million, it can just be scooped up in a very short time. And also, you also notice that the shares are trading at 6.5. This is a very small number, a very small. This is single digit price. It's easier for them to increase. It's easier for them to double. Their multiple rate is by far easier. Is by far easier to accomplish as against double and triple digit figures. So the next equity will be MS Morgan Stanley. Okay, let's see. Summary page. Let's see what's going on with Morgan Stanley. Okay, we have one here. Okay, Morgan Stanley agreed today to buy asset management Eaton Vance Corp for about $7 billion in a cash and stock deal that advances Chief Executive James Gorman's push to bolster the bank's wealth and investment management businesses. Let's see what's going on here. But it's down 1.87%. Okay, the market at the moment doesn't like that. Short interest of 3.51%. Let's see. Yesterday, I think there was news about the low yield on interest rates, and it affected certain financial stocks. Okay, dumping that open. According to Chatmail, MS was analyzed by 13 analysts. The buy consensus is at 85%, so analysts seem to be very confident about MS. Okay, yes, you can see there was a move up yesterday because of the low yield on interest rates. It was that low yield. It means that they will make more money from the loans they offer. So okay, let's quickly move on to the next equity, which will be ARWR. Okay, Arrowhead Research Corp. It's up 5 markets. Let's see what's going on here. Any news? Yeah, okay, gapping up. I think it's one of them. Yes, Arrowhead. It's up 10.2%. Arrowhead and Takeda announced a collaboration and licensing agreement to develop ARO-AAT to treat alpha-1 anti-trispin associated liver disease. Okay, that's what's driving the market. So that's what's driving Arrowhead. Short interest of 8.9%, just a bit tidy. Okay, let's see. ARWR. Okay, 9.69%. That's what we have there. Short interest. The chart will tell us whether it's an equity that is benefiting from the COVID-19 treatment, cure, vaccine efforts, as the case may be. Okay, not exactly, even though it's a biopharma, it's not exactly benefiting very much from it, but it's got the short interest, and it might be of interest to market participants. Let's see what people are seeing here. Everyone has mentioned the partnership details except this one. 20 to 25% royalties on net sales for outside the US. We have an embarrassment of reaches. Finally some action. On call, said we'll have 20 drugs in pipeline in the next 3 years. This is the next Amazon or BP, folks. Okay, he's laughing at the BS offer. Okay, likely made last year. This is a $1 billion partnership agreement. Arrowhead receives $300 million upfront and additional $700 million in milestones over time. ARWR also receives 50-50 US profit share split for ARO-AAT. We have Takeda's expertise and strong marketing too. Now we have more cash to develop the rest of our pipeline and dream technology, which can even be far more profitable. This is a great deal, nothing on the table, and fair to both parties. Okay, let's see who's here. Okay, if you've just joined us, or you're welcome. Like, subscribe, and share if you have not. If you've not if you've not done so. So the next equity will be MCD, McDonald's. Okay, it's up 0.39%. Not exactly fascinating, but we'll do the honors and cover it. We'll try and find out if there's any news. Okay, there's some news. McDonald's. Okay, let's see. Let's get everything out. Okay, McDonald's said that today comparable sales in Q3 slipped by 2.2% compared with an increase of 5.9% a year ago, following a pandemic-led impact on results. Like-for-like sales in the US were up 4.6%, while international operated markets declined 4.4%, according to a statement. Revenue from international development, lifestyle markets, and corporate dropped by 10%, pressured by negative comparable sales in Latin America and China. Though this was partly offset by strength in Japan, the company said. Okay, so do we bother looking at the charts? Yeah, no, we're not gonna bother. I think the last one will be HYLN. HYLN. Okay, this is up 1.63%. This is Hyliion Holdings. Hyliion Holdings. We don't exactly know what to do. We don't have any short interest. It has a market cap of 856.3 million. It's a micro cap. Let's find out the opinion here. Well, that was short-lived. Don't worry, bears. We got a new bag holder, and so we take it all. One wait for the bounce in the coming days. Here we go again. More dumpster diving. Well, that was short-lived. Bulls are clowns. I'm so glad I got out and recovered with puts. How do you check the amount of short interest daily on this? $30 still overvalued. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on here. Okay, let's try and have a look at the charts. See, we don't exactly know what they do. Hyliion Holdings Corp. Does anyone know a better way of getting news about stocks other than Google or TD? TD sucks for news relating to stocks, and Google is slow. A week of the red. Hyliion, put away your jealousy. Please check my disclaimer on my profile. Shots not giving up before they lose their shots. Okay, I think we've covered it. Okay, this is the chart of High Leon. Okay, so we have a lot of spikes here, and this sharp decline. Two communities, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So since the 29th of September, it from there it was at 53.57. It's at so this is more than 10% correct. This is more than a correction. Since last week it has been correcting. So something must be either a miss or you know, or market participants are not very confident about the equity. Okay, if you are watching this video, if you have watched, like, subscribe and share. Okay, subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much, and we'll continue to update you. We'll try and come up with another coverage during the market session. Okay, thank you again.